Guys, welcome back to ATZ Sports, and we have big news coming up recently. Two of the biggest news that I had to mash both of them in the same video. So one is the fact that the legendary Mizo striker, the Mizo sniper Jeje Lalpekhlua has officially retired from football. So we'll just go through his entire career and the fact that he retired at just the age of 32, quite a young age for a footballer to retire. And the second is FC Goa's situation, which I'll address first because obviously what horrible situation. FC Goa had just one job, and that was to defeat Chennaiyin to keep their hopes for a playoff in the Indian Super League alive. And sadly, they couldn't do that. The fact Chennaiyin were a team that had already lost the qualification means they cannot qualify at the current situation for the top six, but yet somehow they lose. Okay, I mean they lost, they defeat FC Goa and they destroy FC Goa's hope because Odisha play only two teams. Odisha play Northeast United and Jamshedpur next. Two teams that are very easy to defeat on paper. They can be upsets, of course, but overall, and FC Goa plays the next match against Bengaluru. So FC Goa have to defeat Bengaluru, and also Odisha will have to lose against one of the two teams, which is highly unlikely. The main things I want to say is that FC Goa are too dependent on two players. One is Edu Bedia and one is Noah Sadai for all their performance in the entire match. I sincerely think that if these two players are ripped out of the FC Goa squad, as it is squad not being able to perform exceptionally well as it should, FC Goa still have a chance. Once again, I would like to repeat because I feel that they could possibly defeat Bangalore. As the table stands at the moment, FC Goa has 6th position, but they have played a game extra against compared to Odisha with 27 points. If Odisha win against Northeast United, which will make it 30 points, it will be very difficult for FC Goa to possibly gain qualification again. The fact that Bangalore are on a 7-game unbeaten run at the moment, it also looks highly unlikely that FC Goa will be able to go past to Bengaluru. So they'll have to hope that both matches that Odisha play they lose, and that FC Goa either loses or draws one of their match against. They draw their match against Bengaluru to be the safer side. But that looks highly unlikely for FC Goa. As they have to do something extremely different, and I do feel sorry for players like Noah Sadai and Edu Bedia, and even Iker Gaur, who has played exceptionally well for the team. They have put a lot of effort. Mind you, I would believe that Noah Sadai, if they qualify in the top 6, Noah Sadai had a good chance for winning the golden ball. But alas, I don't think it's going to happen. Sad for him. This might be Edu Bedia's last season. Of course, in the ISL, the Hero Super Cup is still there, which we may see him feature for the very last time wearing an FC Goa jersey. One of the most loyal players ever to play in the Indian Super League. It's so sad to see him also say goodbye to the Indian Super League. Overall, the race for the top 6 ends for both Kerala Blasters and Bengaluru, because with FC Goa's loss, they have automatically qualified and now they are the top 4 teams. Okay, ATK Moonbagan yet to play a match. If ATK Moonbagan win the upcoming match, which is going to be against Kerala Blasters, they also secure the top 6. So let's see how things go on. It looks very interesting according to me, and I feel that maybe there's a possibility that FC Goa could go to the next stage, but it looks still, as I say, it's highly unlikely that it will eventually happen. Now we go to the next thing, and that is the retirement of Jeje Lalpekhlua. Now Jeje Lalpekhlua was an amazing striker for the Indian national team. He is at the moment, I think, he was once upon a time the second highest active goal scorer for the Indian national team after legend Sunil Chhetri himself, scoring 23 goals in a total of 56 appearances, which is quite a good stat for an Indian striker, especially when you have a player like Sunil Chhetri in there. It's kind of difficult to overcome, get out of his shadows, but he was one of that player. Sadly, since his departure from AC East Bengal in 2021, which was in the 21-22 season, he failed to get a signing from any other club, mainly because he wanted to get signed by an ISL club, but no ISL club was ready. Didn't want to go to I-League, and I think that is where it ended up bad for him, because he couldn't get a new contract with any other club, and he eventually was a free agent all this while until recently. I mean, just yesterday, as of recording this video, he announced he's retired. Even though he was without a club so long, he was still valued very high at 80 lakhs because of his finishing, and at the age of 32, which is quite young for any player to retire. It feels sad to see a player like him. Now he has played for many clubs. He started his career. I will just go through it. He started his career as Pune City under 18 team. Then was playing for the Pune FC team, and then he went to Palyan Avos and returned back to Pune City till he went to Dempo. And from Dempo, after a permanent deal in Dempo, he went to Mohubagan, then to Chennaiyin. When ISL started, he played for Chennaiyin, and mostly his career was just between and up and down between him and Chennaiyin, Mohubagan and Chennaiyin, until he finished his career at Chennai, and Chennai took him to East Bengal. And after East Bengal, he really didn't get any chance to play football anywhere else. As I said, he should have accepted a contract with an I-League club at a lower salary. It would have worked out for him. He could have been playing for even more. The fact that he was not called up for the national team was just because he was not playing any football. And let's talk about his stats in different competitions. Well, he has his most appearances in the I-League as expected with 80 appearances and scoring 20 goals. He has also had a huge impact in the Indian Super League with 68 games, playing 20 goals and 6 assists. He has also played in the AFC Cup, 13 games, 6 goals and 1 assist with Chennaiyin FC. In the ISL playoffs, 8 games, 4 goals, 2 assists. Federation Cup 6 games, 3 goals. AFC Cup qualifiers 5 games, 3 goals. Hero Super Cup 3 games, 1 goal. AFC Champions League qualification 2 games, 1 goal. In total 185 games, 58 goals and 9 assists, which is very good for a player of his quality. I do have a lot of respect for him. He has scored in every tournament that he has ever played. That is a stat that very few players can, especially from the who are Indian. Now he has won a lot of trophies. Okay, he's not a person shy of trophies. So he has won the Footballer of the Year in 2016. He has won the top goal scorer in the 2015-16 Federation Cup. He has won the Tri-Nation Series with India. He has won the Intercontinental Cup with India. 2 times Indian Super League winner in 2018 and 2015 with Chennai. 1-time Indian Federation Cup winner with Mohubagan. 1-time Indian champions with Mohun Bagan. And 3 times South Asian champions, SAF tournament champions with 2 times with India and 1 time with the India under 23. He has won a lot of awards, not shy, and he is one of the most decorated players for the Indian national team. Sadly, his retirement will have a sad impact on Indian football, because even though many football fans would love to see his comeback to the Indian national team and in ISL, it sadly never happened. Even though there were multiple rumors of him joining either East Bengal or Northeast United, sadly it never happened. Now we're talking about his stats with different clubs. He's played 77 games with Chennai, 25 goals and 7 assists. With Mohubagan, 64 games, 22 goals and an assist. Pune FC, which is currently dissolved, 19 games, 5 assists. Dempo, 18 games, 5 assists. And with East Bengal, his last club he ever played for, he had 7 games, 1 goal, 1 assist. For the Indian team, 56 games, 23 goals. Indian under 23s, 8 games, 5 goals. And with the Indian under 19, he had a total of 2 games in which he scored 4 times. He was extremely promising from the start of his career, so that is one thing why people loved him a lot. Now his career, he has played against many teams, but the teams that he was most little against, I'm going to tell you now. Against Bangalore, he played a total of 15 games and has scored 4 times against them. Against ATK, he played 11 times, scored 5 goals. Then against Shillong, he's played 10 times and scored 5 goals. Yeah, I think he's most dangerous against Odisha because he played just 9 games there and has scored 6 goals. He has played against many teams, so I'm not going to through all of them, but he has been a very good player. The fact that he had to leave he didn't get that much chance to play in the Indian Super League after the 2021 season is one reason that his stats did have a break, like because the 2021, after that 21-22 season he was not, and this was the 22-23, so 2 seasons of no football. Overall, his tournaments for the national team, 14 times played in the SAF Championship, 11 times in international friendlies, 10 times in World Cup qualifiers, 8 times in Asia Cup qualifiers, 4 times in the Intercontinental Cup, 3 times in the AFC Challenge Cup, three times in the AFC Asia Cup and Tri-Nation Series. If you notice, he has scored a goal in almost all the competitions except the Tri-Nation Series where he just played two times, but he had an assist. So he has a goal assist for almost all the games he has played. It's sad to see such a legendary player like him leaving, but all the best for him in his future endeavors. Hopefully we can see him return in football in some other form or the other. So tell me guys, what was your favorite Jeje Lalpekhlua moment in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do like, share, subscribe. Surely more videos coming soon in the near future. Goodbye, take care, stay safe.